Edgar Cayce, often referred to as the sleeping prophet, is one of the most enigmatic figures in modern mysticism. Born in 1877 in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, Cayce displayed an extraordinary ability from a young age, a photographic memory, and a deep spiritual inclination. However, it wasn't until a life-changing accident that his true gift emerged, setting him on a path that would fascinate the world. Cayce's journey began humbly, with aspirations to become a minister or teacher. His life took an unexpected turn when he suffered from a debilitating throat condition that conventional medicine could not cure. In desperation, Cayce entered a trance-like state and gave a self-diagnosis, prescribing a remedy that miraculously healed him. This event marked the beginning of his incredible journey as a healer and prophet. Known for his ability to enter deep meditative trances, Cayce delivered over 14,000 documented readings, addressing topics ranging from health to spirituality and even the future of humanity. His insights often defied the scientific knowledge of his time, yet resonated deeply with those seeking answers. Despite his extraordinary gifts, Cayce remained a humble man, driven by a desire to help others. He believed his abilities were not unique, but a potential inherent in everyone. His life story continues to inspire seekers of truth and serves as a bridge between the spiritual and scientific realms, urging humanity to explore the mysteries of the mind and soul. If you're enjoying this journey into Edgar Cayce's life and legacy, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us bring more fascinating content like this. Now, let's dive into Cayce's astonishing prophecies and explore what they reveal about the mysteries of our world. Edgar Cayce, famously known as the Sleeping Prophet, made a series of astonishing predictions that continue to captivate believers and skeptics alike. His readings, often delivered while in a trance state, spanned a vast range of topics, from the destiny of nations to the evolution of human consciousness. Let's delve into some of his most prominent predictions that remain the subject of intense study and debate. 1. The rise and fall of nations. One of Cayce's most well-known predictions revolves around the shifting political and economic landscapes of the world. In the 1930s, during a period of global turmoil, he predicted the collapse of communism in Russia. Decades later, the dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991 seemed to echo this prophecy. Cayce also foresaw that Russia would one day become the hope of the world, playing a vital role in fostering peace and spirituality. This prediction remains a topic of speculation and interpretation as global dynamics evolve. Cayce's readings also hinted at significant changes in the United States. He warned about potential societal upheavals, emphasizing the importance of spiritual values over materialism. He believed that America's destiny hinged on its ability to remain a moral leader and uphold principles of unity and compassion. 2. Earth changes and natural disasters. Among Cayce's most dramatic predictions are those concerning geological upheavals. He spoke of massive earth changes, including the shifting of the poles, rising sea levels, and catastrophic natural disasters. According to his readings, these events would signify the beginning of a new era for humanity. Cayce predicted the submergence of coastal areas, particularly in regions like Japan, parts of Northern Europe, and the United States. He specifically mentioned the loss of parts of New York City, Southern California, and large portions of the southeastern U.S. While these predictions have not materialized to the extent described, they continue to inspire discussions about climate change and environmental sustainability. 3. The discovery of Atlantis. A recurring theme in Cayce's readings is the lost civilization of Atlantis. He claimed that Atlantis was a highly advanced society that existed around 10,000 BCE, but was destroyed due to its misuse of technology and spiritual corruption. According to Cayce, remnants of Atlantis would be discovered in the 20th century, particularly near the Bimini Islands in the Caribbean. In 1968, the discovery of the Bimini Road, a submerged rock formation in the Bahamas, reignited interest in Cayce's Atlantis prophecies. While mainstream science considers the formation a natural occurrence, many believers view it as evidence of the lost civilization. Cayce also suggested that Atlantean knowledge and technology would resurface, ushering in a new era of scientific and spiritual advancement. 4. The emergence of a new spiritual age. Central to Cayce's predictions was the idea of a spiritual awakening. He believed humanity was on the cusp of entering a new age characterized by greater enlightenment and unity. According to Cayce, this shift would involve individuals rediscovering their connection to the divine and embracing universal truths such as compassion, forgiveness, and love. Cayce's prophecies often emphasized the role of spiritual development in overcoming global challenges. He suggested that as humanity faced crises, it would be compelled to evolve spiritually, leading to a more harmonious and cooperative world. This vision aligns with modern concepts of collective consciousness and the pursuit of a more sustainable and interconnected society. 5. The role of science and medicine. Cayce's readings included predictions about advancements in science and medicine. He envisioned breakthroughs in energy technologies, such as harnessing solar power and the discovery of new energy sources. He also predicted medical innovations, including cures for major diseases and a deeper understanding of the mind-body connection. Interestingly, Cayce's emphasis on holistic health, combining physical, mental, and spiritual well-being, anticipated many principles of modern integrative medicine. He believed that the future of medicine would involve treating the whole person rather than just symptoms, a concept that resonates strongly in contemporary healthcare. 6. Global unity and the brotherhood of man. Perhaps Cayce's most optimistic prediction was his vision of global unity. He foresaw a future where humanity would transcend divisions of race, religion, and nationality to embrace the brotherhood of man. This era, according to Cayce, would be marked by collaboration, mutual respect, and a shared commitment to peace. While the path to this vision remains fraught with challenges, Cayce's hopeful outlook continues to inspire individuals and movements dedicated to fostering global harmony. His belief in the transformative power of love and understanding serves as a timeless reminder of humanity's potential to create a better world. Edgar Cayce's predictions have sparked profound interest and influence in the modern world, shaping perspectives across numerous disciplines and inspiring generations to explore the connections between spirituality, science, and human potential. One significant area of impact is in archaeology and the study of ancient civilizations. Cayce's detailed readings on Atlantis, for instance, have encouraged many researchers to seek evidence of this lost civilization. His descriptions of advanced technologies, such as energy crystals and flying machines, have fueled speculation and exploration, particularly in regions like the Bimini Road, where underwater structures were discovered in the 1960s. Though controversial, his predictions have added a layer of mystery and excitement to archaeological pursuits. In the realm of health and wellness, Cayce's holistic approach has profoundly influenced modern alternative medicine. His readings often emphasize the importance of diet, mental attitude, and spiritual balance for overall health. Techniques such as meditation, the use of castor oil packs, and specific dietary recommendations were far ahead of his time and are still practiced by many today. His focus on treating the root cause of illnesses, rather than just the symptoms, aligns closely with modern integrative medical approaches, bridging the gap between traditional and alternative practices. Cayce also made predictions about the future of the planet, particularly regarding climate change and geographic transformations. His foresight about shifting continents and rising sea levels resonates with today's concerns about environmental sustainability. For instance, his readings predicted significant melting of polar ice caps and the subsequent impact on global weather patterns. While some of his geological predictions remain speculative, they serve as a cautionary tale, urging humanity to address environmental challenges before they become catastrophic. Beyond tangible areas like archaeology and medicine, Cayce's predictions have also left an indelible mark on spirituality and the exploration of human consciousness. His readings often discuss topics such as reincarnation, the Akashic records, and spiritual awakening. These ideas have gained traction in modern times, influencing movements in New Age spirituality and even mainstream psychology. Practices such as mindfulness and meditation, which Cayce advocated for long before they were widely accepted, are now recognized for their profound effects on mental health and well-being. Cayce's impact extends to inspiring a sense of curiosity and wonder about the unknown. His work has encouraged people to question conventional narratives and explore alternative explanations for human origins, purpose, and destiny. This openness to possibilities has fostered a greater acceptance of diverse perspectives, from ancient wisdom traditions to cutting-edge scientific theories. Additionally, Cayce's readings on future technologies hinted at advancements that align with today's innovations, such as renewable energy sources and medical breakthroughs. His vision of a world where technology serves to uplift humanity rather than exploit resources offers a hopeful outlook and a blueprint for sustainable progress. In literature, media, and pop culture, Cayce's influence can be seen in the proliferation of books, documentaries, and fictional works inspired by his life and predictions. He has become a symbol of the intersection between mysticism and modernity, demonstrating how ancient wisdom can inform contemporary challenges. Finally, his emphasis on spiritual growth and collective consciousness continues to resonate with those seeking deeper meaning in an increasingly materialistic world. Cayce's legacy reminds us that humanity's greatest potential lies in balancing scientific exploration with spiritual understanding, fostering a harmonious coexistence between technology, nature, and the human spirit. Edgar Cayce's readings on human health and longevity have left a profound impact, inspiring medical researchers, holistic health practitioners, and spiritual thinkers to explore the interconnections between the mind, body, and spirit. At a time when the concept of preventative care and holistic wellness was largely dismissed by the mainstream, Cayce's insights introduced transformative ideas that remain relevant today. One of his most famous predictions related to human longevity was that people in the future would live significantly longer lives due to advancements in medical science and a deeper understanding of the body's healing processes. He believed that the key to longevity was not just found in external medical interventions, but also in aligning one's lifestyle with natural rhythms and spiritual principles. Diet and nutrition. Cayce placed immense importance on diet, emphasizing the balance of alkaline and acidic foods. He recommended fresh vegetables, fruits, and whole grains while cautioning against excessive consumption of processed or fried foods. He also advised the use of specific herbs and natural remedies to detoxify the body and maintain optimal health. Modern nutrition science, with its emphasis on plant-based diets and balanced eating, echoes many of his dietary suggestions, lending credence to his visionary insights. Preventative care. Long before preventative healthcare became a standard practice, Cayce stressed the importance of listening to the body's signals. He urged individuals to pay attention to early signs of discomfort or disease, advocating for regular cleansing routines, including colon health and liver detoxification. Many of these practices align with contemporary trends in functional medicine and integrative health. Mind-body connection. Cayce's readings frequently highlighted the inseparable connection between mental and physical health. He asserted that unresolved emotional or spiritual conflicts could manifest as physical ailments, a concept that modern psychosomatic medicine has explored extensively. For instance, Cayce's recommendations for dealing with stress included meditation, prayer, and maintaining positive thoughts, ideas that have become foundational in today's mental health and wellness industries. Advances in medical technology. Cayce envisioned a future where advanced technologies would enable humans to live much longer and healthier lives. He foresaw breakthroughs in regenerative medicine, such as cellular rejuvenation and organ regeneration, long before these concepts were scientifically feasible. Today, advancements like stem cell therapy, genetic engineering, and bioprinting of organs are beginning to fulfill these predictions, showcasing Cayce's uncanny foresight. Vibrational medicine. An intriguing aspect of Cayce's health readings involved the use of sound, light, and vibration for healing. He described devices and techniques that utilize specific frequencies to restore harmony within the body. Modern practices such as sound therapy, laser treatments, and electromagnetic field therapies resonate with his predictions, and are being actively researched for their potential to revolutionize healthcare. Spiritual dimensions of health. Cayce's readings also emphasize the spiritual dimensions of health and healing. He believed that aligning oneself with higher spiritual principles, maintaining gratitude, and practicing forgiveness were essential for achieving holistic well-being. These spiritual practices are now recognized for their role in reducing stress, enhancing emotional resilience, and improving overall quality of life. The future of longevity. Cayce predicted that humanity would eventually unlock the secrets to significantly extend life expectancy. While he did not specify exact timelines or methods, his emphasis on integrative approaches, combining advancements in science with spiritual wisdom, suggests a future where health and longevity are seen as holistic achievements. With the rapid pace of medical innovation, including breakthroughs in artificial intelligence and personalized medicine, Cayce's vision feels more plausible than ever. In conclusion, Edgar Cayce's predictions related to health and longevity offer a remarkable blend of spiritual wisdom and futuristic foresight. They challenge us to look beyond conventional paradigms, inspiring a vision of health that is as much about nurturing the soul as it is about healing the body. His insights remain a beacon for those seeking a balanced and harmonious approach to life, reminding us that the journey to longevity begins with how we care for ourselves today. Edgar Cayce's life is a rich tapestry of mystical encounters and extraordinary events that continue to captivate audiences worldwide. Known as the sleeping prophet, Cayce's ability to enter a trance-like state and provide insights into various aspects of life remains one of the most compelling narratives of the 20th century. His journey is filled with stories that defy conventional understanding, blending the mystical with the practical in ways that both astonish and inspire. One of the earliest mystical experiences in Cayce's life occurred when he was just a young boy. At the age of 7, he claimed to have encountered an angelic figure in the woods near his Kentucky home. This celestial being reportedly assured him that he would grow up to help countless people. This vision deeply influenced Cayce, setting the foundation for his later spiritual work. It was during this formative period that he also developed an uncanny ability to memorize entire books by sleeping on them, a skill that hinted at his extraordinary connection to knowledge beyond conventional means. As a teenager, Cayce faced an accident that left him temporarily mute. Doctors were baffled by his condition, but Edgar's family turned to prayer and meditation for answers. It was during this time that Cayce discovered his ability to heal himself by entering a trance state. With the guidance of his father, he described a treatment that involved a mixture of specific herbs and rest. Following this self-directed advice, Cayce's voice miraculously returned, solidifying his belief in the power of intuitive healing. Another remarkable event took place in his early adult years when Cayce began offering psychic readings to others. One such instance involved a young girl suffering from a severe respiratory ailment. Medical professionals had exhausted all options, leaving her family desperate for a solution. Cayce, in a trance state, described a detailed treatment plan involving diet changes, natural remedies, and specific exercises. To everyone's amazement, the girl recovered fully, further cementing Cayce's reputation as a healer. Cayce's life was also marked by vivid dreams and visions that offered glimpses into ancient civilizations, including Atlantis and Egypt. One of his most famous readings detailed the destruction of Atlantis, a highly advanced civilization lost to a catastrophic flood. According to Cayce, remnants of this ancient society could be found in the Bimini Islands, a claim that sparked archaeological interest after underwater structures resembling roads were discovered in the area. These visions not only captured the imagination of the public, but also inspired researchers to explore the possibilities of lost knowledge and advanced ancient technology. Cayce's ability to connect with the spiritual realm extended to his own family. In one poignant instance, he claimed to have communicated with the spirit of his deceased grandfather. This interaction provided his family with solace and reinforced the idea that the soul's journey continues beyond physical death. Such stories highlight Cayce's profound belief in the interconnectedness of all life and the eternal nature of the soul. Despite the mystical nature of his abilities, Cayce remained deeply humble and grounded. He often emphasized that his gift was not unique, but rather an example of what humans could achieve through prayer, meditation, and a commitment to spiritual growth. He believed that everyone had the potential to access higher realms of consciousness and harness the power of intuition for personal and collective benefit. Cayce's encounters with the mystical also extended to the realm of prophecy. One of his most intriguing predictions involved a hall of records hidden beneath the Sphinx in Egypt, which he claimed contained the secrets of humanity's origins. While this prediction remains unverified, it has inspired countless expeditions and continues to fuel debates among historians and archaeologists. Throughout his life, Cayce's mystical stories served as both a source of inspiration and a testament to the extraordinary potential of the human spirit. From healing the sick to uncovering hidden truths about ancient civilizations, his journey reminds us of the profound mysteries that lie just beyond the veil of everyday existence. His life's work challenges us to look deeper into our own capacities for insight, compassion, and connection with the divine. Baba Vanga, a famous Bulgarian clairvoyant, is widely regarded for her extraordinary predictions about the future. Despite passing away in 1996, her prophecies continue to capture the imagination of people across the globe. Throughout her life, Baba Vanga is said to have predicted major global events, from political upheavals to environmental catastrophes, some of which appear to have come true in recent years. One of her most notable predictions revolves around the political landscape in Europe. Baba Vanga foresaw a time when major conflicts would erupt across the continent, shaking the foundations of the global order. Many believe that her foresight could be connected to the wars in the Balkans during the 1990s, or even to the current geopolitical tensions between Russia, Europe, and the United States. Her predictions seem to point to the changing dynamics of power on the global stage, where old alliances are tested and new power struggles emerge. Along with political conflict, Baba Vanga also predicted significant environmental disasters that would reshape the planet. Her warnings about global warming, rising sea levels, and extreme weather patterns mirror many of the concerns we face today. Rising temperatures, melting ice caps, and more frequent natural disasters have become a part of our reality, and it is easy to draw parallels to Baba Vanga's prophecies. She described a world where extreme natural events, such as powerful storms and floods, would become increasingly common, disrupting ecosystems and human lives. Her foresight about the environmental crises also extends to the extinction of vital species and the ecological imbalance that would follow. Baba Vanga's predictions extended beyond environmental and political issues. She also forecasted social and economic crises. Her visions included a global financial collapse that would leave many countries in a state of instability. This instability, she believed, would lead to widespread social unrest and a shift in political systems around the world. Many experts see similarities between her prophecies and the growing financial instability in various regions today. The economic uncertainty experienced by many nations, combined with growing wealth inequality, has sparked protests and calls for change, echoing Baba Vanga's warnings of social upheaval. In addition to these predictions, Baba Vanga also spoke about technological advancements, particularly in the realm of artificial intelligence, AI. She foresaw a future where AI would play a major role in daily life, altering human interaction and society as a whole. However, she also cautioned that this technological progress would bring challenges of its own, especially in terms of ethical concerns and societal changes. Baba Vanga envisioned a world where technology would deepen the divide between those who had access to it and those who did not, leading to further societal tensions. Baba Vanga's prophecies are not universally accepted as truth, and skepticism surrounding her predictions remains. However, the fact that many of her visions seem to have parallels with current global events continues to intrigue and inspire. Whether or not one believes in the mystical abilities of Baba Vanga, it is undeniable that her predictions have captured the attention of many and continue to serve as a source of reflection on the path humanity is taking. The intersection of politics, environmental crises, and technological advancements, as foreseen by Baba Vanga, challenges us to think deeply about the future and the legacy we are creating for the generations to come. Technological development has fundamentally altered the course of human history. reshaping societies, economies, and even our very way of life. Over the past few decades, the pace of technological advancement has accelerated at an unprecedented rate, creating new possibilities and raising new questions about the role of technology in human progress. Among the most significant of these developments are innovations in artificial intelligence, AI, robotics, biotechnology, and information technology, all of which are pushing the boundaries of what was once thought possible. However, as these advancements unfold, they also bring about profound changes that impact not only the way we live, but also how we understand ourselves and our relationships with the world around us. Artificial intelligence, in particular, stands out as one of the most transformative technological breakthroughs of the 21st century. AI systems, which are designed to simulate human intelligence and decision-making processes, have already begun to revolutionize industries ranging from healthcare and finance to education and entertainment. For example, AI algorithms are now capable of diagnosing medical conditions with a level of accuracy that rivals or even surpasses human doctors. In finance, AI is used to predict market trends and automate trading, while in education, personalized learning platforms are helping students learn more efficiently. The rise of AI is also fueling the development of autonomous vehicles, which promise to reshape transportation by reducing traffic accidents, lowering fuel consumption, and transforming the way people move around cities. At the same time, AI has raised ethical and social concerns that have prompted widespread debate about its potential consequences. One of the most pressing issues is the impact of AI on jobs and the labor market. As automation continues to replace human workers in various industries, there are fears that widespread unemployment could result, particularly among workers in low-skill jobs. While some argue that AI will create new jobs and opportunities, the transition may be difficult for those whose skills are no longer in demand. The question of how to ensure that the benefits of AI are distributed fairly across society is a key challenge that must be addressed as this technology continues to evolve. Another area of technological development that is having a profound social impact is biotechnology. Advances in genetic engineering, gene editing, and regenerative medicine have opened up new possibilities for treating diseases, enhancing human capabilities, and even extending life. The advent of CRISPR-Cas9, a revolutionary gene editing technology, has made it possible to alter the genetic makeup of living organisms with unprecedented precision, raising the potential for curing genetic diseases and creating genetically modified organisms, GMOs, that could solve global food security issues. Similarly, advancements in stem cell research and tissue regeneration hold the promise of healing injuries and repairing damaged organs, offering hope for those suffering from conditions that were once considered incurable. However, the power to alter the genetic makeup of organisms and human beings also raises profound ethical and moral questions. For example, the ability to design babies with specific traits or to edit the genes of embryos raises concerns about the potential for genetic discrimination, eugenics, and the creation of a society where people are judged based on their genetic makeup. Additionally, the long-term effects of gene editing and other biotechnologies are still largely unknown, and there are fears that these technologies could be misused or have unintended consequences that could harm individuals or entire populations. Information technology, particularly the rise of the internet and mobile devices, has had one of the most visible and far-reaching effects on society. The internet has revolutionized communication, enabling people to connect with others around the world instantly. Social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram have created new forms of social interaction, allowing people to share their lives, opinions, and experiences in ways that were unimaginable just a few decades ago. The internet has also transformed industries like retail, entertainment, and news, creating new business models and disrupting traditional industries. Yet, as with all technological advancements, the rise of information technology has its drawbacks. The proliferation of social media has led to concerns about privacy, mental health, and the spread of misinformation. The constant barrage of information from news outlets, social media, and advertising can create feelings of information overload. contributing to stress and anxiety. Furthermore, the rise of online platforms has given rise to new forms of cybercrime, including identity theft, data breaches, and cyberbullying, raising questions about how to protect individuals and businesses in an increasingly digital world. As technology continues to advance, its impact on social structures and relationships cannot be ignored. The way we work, interact, and live is being transformed by innovations that often outpace our ability to understand and manage their effects. One area where this impact is particularly evident is in the realm of social inequality. Technological advancements have the potential to exacerbate existing inequalities, both within countries and between them. For example, access to technology is often limited by socioeconomic status, with wealthier individuals and countries having greater access to the tools and resources that drive technological progress. This digital divide can leave marginalized communities behind, further entrenching disparities in education, healthcare, and economic opportunities. Moreover, the rise of automation and AI has the potential to reshape labor markets in ways that could widen income inequality. As jobs in sectors like manufacturing and retail become increasingly automated, low-wage workers may find themselves displaced without the skills or resources to transition to new industries. Meanwhile, high-skilled workers in fields like technology and finance may continue to thrive, creating a widening gap between the haves and the have-nots. This could lead to social unrest and a rethinking of economic systems, as societies grapple with how to adapt to the changing nature of work and wealth distribution. As we look toward the future, the impact of technological development on society will only become more pronounced. While these advancements hold immense potential to improve our lives and solve some of the world's most pressing challenges, they also bring with them complex ethical, social, and economic questions that must be addressed. How we navigate these challenges will ultimately determine whether technology becomes a force for good, helping to create a more just and equitable world, or whether it exacerbates existing problems and divides societies even further. The key to ensuring that technological development benefits humanity as a whole lies in our ability to balance innovation with responsibility, ensuring that progress is pursued with a deep sense of ethical consideration and social consciousness. The concept of spiritual awakening and the shift in human consciousness has become increasingly significant in contemporary discussions on personal growth, global transformation, and the evolution of society. It represents a profound transformation in how individuals perceive themselves, their relationship to others, and their place in the universe. Spiritual awakening is often described as a process of gaining insight into the deeper aspects of existence, moving beyond the materialistic and ego-driven aspects of life, and realizing one's true nature and connection to a higher consciousness or universal energy. Throughout history, various spiritual traditions and philosophies have spoken of awakening to a higher state of awareness. In ancient cultures, spiritual awakening was often linked to enlightenment or self-realization. For example, in Hinduism, the concept of moksha refers to liberation from the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, achieved through the awakening of spiritual consciousness. In Buddhism, the path to enlightenment involves awakening to the nature of suffering and the impermanence of all things. Similarly, in Western esoteric traditions, spiritual awakening is seen as a process of accessing deeper truths about existence and connecting with higher realms of consciousness. In recent decades, however, the notion of spiritual awakening has gained wider acceptance, particularly as more people seek answers beyond traditional religious or philosophical frameworks. A growing number of individuals are turning toward practices such as meditation, mindfulness, yoga, and various forms of energy healing to cultivate a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them. These practices, often rooted in ancient traditions, are now being embraced by people from diverse cultural and religious backgrounds, indicating a global movement toward a more spiritually aware and conscious society. One of the key elements of spiritual awakening is the expansion of consciousness. This shift in consciousness involves a profound change in how we perceive the world and our place within it. It encourages a move away from narrow, ego-based thinking toward a more holistic, interconnected understanding of life. People undergoing a spiritual awakening often experience a sense of unity with all living beings and a deep awareness of the interconnectedness of all things. This expanded consciousness allows individuals to see beyond the surface level of reality, perceiving the underlying energies and patterns that govern existence. The shift in consciousness also brings about a transformation in values and priorities. As people awaken to their true nature, they begin to question the materialistic values that have dominated modern society. The pursuit of wealth, status, and power, which has long been seen as the ultimate goals in many cultures, no longer holds the same appeal. Instead, individuals who undergo a spiritual awakening may find themselves more focused on living authentically, cultivating inner peace, and contributing to the well-being of others. The desire for personal growth and self-fulfillment takes precedence over external achievements, leading to a more meaningful and balanced way of life. This shift in consciousness is not only a personal journey but also a collective one. As more individuals experience spiritual awakening, a global shift in consciousness begins to take shape. This collective awakening is seen as a necessary step toward the healing and transformation of the world. As humanity becomes more aware of its interconnectedness and the impact of its actions on the environment and each other, the potential for creating a more compassionate and harmonious world becomes increasingly tangible. One of the most profound aspects of this collective shift in consciousness is the recognition of the need for a sustainable future. As spiritual awakening encourages individuals to move beyond ego-driven desires, it also fosters a deeper sense of responsibility for the planet and its inhabitants. People are becoming more aware of the environmental crises facing the world, from climate change and pollution to the depletion of natural resources. The awakening of consciousness leads to a greater appreciation for the Earth as a living entity and a desire to live in harmony with nature. This shift is manifesting in the growing popularity of eco-conscious lifestyles, renewable energy initiatives, and efforts to preserve biodiversity. Many people are turning towards sustainable practices such as organic farming, eco-friendly products, and a reduction in waste and consumption, all driven by a sense of interconnectedness with the planet. The shift in consciousness also brings with it a transformation in the way we approach health and wellness. As individuals awaken spiritually, they begin to recognize the importance of holistic well-being, integrating the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual aspects of life. This holistic approach to health encourages individuals to take responsibility for their own well-being, focusing on practices that nourish the body, mind, and soul. This is reflected in the growing popularity of practices such as meditation, yoga, mindfulness, and energy healing, all of which promote inner peace and balance. As people move away from conventional medicine and materialistic views of health, they are increasingly turning to alternative and complementary therapies to support their spiritual and physical well-being. The expansion of consciousness is also influencing the way people approach relationships and community. As individuals become more spiritually aware, they begin to recognize the importance of authentic connections with others. Relationships based on love, compassion, and mutual respect take precedence over superficial interactions or transactional connections. This shift is fostering a greater sense of unity and solidarity within communities, as people come together to support each other and work toward common goals. This sense of interconnectedness extends beyond human relationships to include a recognition of the value of all living beings, leading to movements focused on animal rights, environmental conservation, and social justice. In addition to personal and societal transformation, the shift in consciousness is also closely tied to advancements in science and technology. As humanity becomes more spiritually awakened, there is a growing recognition of the need to integrate spiritual wisdom with scientific understanding. This merging of science and spirituality is creating new possibilities for healing, growth, and innovation. Advances in quantum physics, for example, have begun to reveal a deeper understanding of the nature of reality, demonstrating that consciousness plays a fundamental role in shaping the world around us. This understanding is prompting new ways of thinking about the mind-body connection. Energy healing. and the nature of existence itself. As this collective shift in consciousness continues, it is likely that we will see even greater changes in the way society functions. Spiritual awakening and the expansion of consciousness hold the potential to create a more compassionate, sustainable, and harmonious world, where individuals are guided by a deeper sense of purpose and connection. While challenges remain, the growing movement towards spiritual awakening is a testament to humanity's potential to evolve into a more conscious and enlightened species. Through continued personal and collective awakening, we may be able to create a future that is not only sustainable, but also deeply fulfilling for all beings on this planet. As we reach the conclusion of our exploration into the profound themes of prophecy, technological development, and the spiritual awakening of humanity, it's essential to reflect on the overarching message that connects these elements. Whether through the predictions of figures like Edgar Cayce and Baba Vanga, the groundbreaking advances in technology, or the shifting tides of human consciousness, one central truth emerges: the future is not a fixed, predetermined path but a series of possibilities shaped by our collective awareness, choices, and actions. The predictions we have examined offer a fascinating glimpse into the potential trajectories of our world. Figures like Edgar Cayce, with his insights into health, ancient civilizations, and environmental changes, have provided us with both warnings and guidance. Similarly, Baba Vanga's visions of global conflict, climate change, and the evolving role of technology prompt us to reconsider our current path and the challenges we must address as a global community. These prophecies, while compelling, serve not as rigid forecasts of the future, but as catalysts for reflection and action. They challenge us to ask, how can we shape the future for the better? What role can we play in ensuring a harmonious, sustainable world for future generations? The rapid pace of technological development is another key factor in shaping the future. The innovations we are witnessing today in fields like artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and environmental science have the potential to transform every aspect of human life. While these advancements bring immense opportunities for progress and improvement, they also carry risks and ethical dilemmas that we must navigate carefully. The future will depend on how we harness these technologies responsibly and align them with a deeper understanding of their social, environmental, and spiritual implications. It is crucial that we approach these developments not just with a mindset focused on efficiency and profit, but with a sense of responsibility toward the planet and humanity as a whole. Equally significant is the ongoing shift in human consciousness. As more people awaken to a higher state of awareness, there is a growing recognition that the world is interconnected and that every action we take has far-reaching consequences. This awareness is driving movements towards sustainability, social justice, and spiritual growth. It is not merely a personal transformation, but a collective one. As more individuals and communities embrace values of compassion, empathy, and unity, the shift in consciousness is leading to a redefinition of success and fulfillment, where material wealth and status are no longer the primary markers of a meaningful life. Instead, people are seeking deeper connections with themselves, others, and the planet, recognizing that true well-being comes from alignment with higher principles. The convergence of prophecy, technological development, and spiritual awakening invites us to reconsider our place in the world. It encourages us to look beyond immediate concerns and embrace a broader perspective, one that considers the long-term impact of our actions, the well-being of future generations, and our responsibility to the earth. As we stand at this crossroads in history, we have the opportunity to choose a path that is not driven by fear or greed, but by wisdom, compassion, and a commitment to the greater good. In conclusion, the exploration of these interconnected themes reminds us of our shared humanity and the potential we hold to create a future that is both prosperous and harmonious. By heeding the lessons of the past, embracing the advancements of the present, and awakening to a higher level of consciousness, we can navigate the challenges of the future with hope and purpose. As individuals and as a global community, we have the power to shape the trajectory of our world, not just for ourselves, but for the countless generations yet to come. Let us move forward with the understanding that the future is not set in stone, but rather a canvas upon which we can paint our collective vision for a better world.